Wilson, you don't need to eat their food. Buddy. Hey, be nice.
Hello again, Wilson.
Hey, Larry. Second one today. We're multitasking. He's scooping the boxes while I do the close-up so we can get out of here a little bit earlier than if I waited to start the close-up till we were done with the litter boxes. We have 6 litter boxes here that we clean at least twice a day. That's a lot of litter boxes. You're not letting anyone else play, Doc. That's not how this toy works, Zelda. Everyone seems to be doing okay after their flea medicine doses earlier. No, not yet. I managed to get them in just the right spot on their shoulders that I don't think anyone except Wilson got anywhere near licking it and having a little... Oh, when he touched Zelda's. Well, that was his own fault for wrestling with her. But nobody licked their own too bad and had a freak out about it, so that's good. So now they just all have little greasy spots on their necks. Oh, sorry. Where are you going, Percy? Stumpy looks comfortable. What are you doing, Stump? We're just waiting for them to leave the toy alone. Because that was my toy first. All right, who's getting into what up here? Get down off the desk. Get down off the desk. Lionel. Come on. Get out of here. You're being impossible. He's beside the desk. Not you too, girl. Oh. There's so bad. We've got Stella in her usual spot, doing her usual thing. Sitting in the nook and giving herself a bath. What is everyone doing? Use the litter boxes again as soon as they're clean, like always. Hey, Lily. And it says, yep. And Zelda. Get out of there. The litter mat is not for scratching. It's not for scratching either, even though Stumpy has destroyed it. And again. Off of the desk, please. I guess I better get out the laser pointer. I'm not as good at doing it and filming it at the same time, so we'll see how that works out. All 5. And then Doc over there. Poor Hank got trampled. They're attacked in. Oh, got a bad connection. I don't know why. I'm in the middle of the room. Gotta get these again. Someone did a bad one. I don't know in which box, but I smelled it. We left them some extra dry food beyond what we normally feed them due to the weather over the weekend. We think a few of them overate, and that has messed with their digestion. Hopefully that will straighten itself out once they're back eating the right amount. Hey, Suzanne. Having some red dot time again. That or a toy is about the only way to get most of them on camera at any given time. And Percy is back to the food dish again. As if he needs to eat more. Such a little roly-poly.
Percy, how much you gonna eat?
I'll let him man the red dot for a minute after he's done doing that, so I can get a little bit different angles. I was talking to them, telling them that you can have the red dot, and I can film them from closer to the floor in a minute.
There she is.
Hey, Stella. What you doing? Oh, she was over there, and now she's over here. So the fact that she's coming out is a big improvement. Doc's being kind of lazy.
You just ate a bunch of food.
Yeah. He's played some, but not as hard as the others.
Watch out over there. Stella, get right in that.
Checking out the other cats. What you doing, Stumpy? Hey, Stella. We can all be friends, huh? All be friends.
Batteries are getting weak on this thing.
Yeah.
As bright as it was. Still bright enough, but definitely brighter before.
Stumpy, we just fed you wet food. Yeah.
We didn't eat all of it though.
Why are you trying to get in the garbage? Or the recycling. Shred. Whichever tub that is.
Now he's in the garbage. Still on bait.
Why are you trying to take the food from her?
He didn't take it personally, he just walked away. Whatever. Come back later. Everybody tired of the red dot now?
I said we already played with it once today. We all ate a bunch of food. We finished most of the canned food, and they don't always do that. Waiting for it again, Wilson. What are we doing here? What are you doing, Percy? Besides trying to make a mess of everything. Ah! You scratch the chair. Get down from there. You spooked your mom. Stella. left the whiteboard.
Hmm?
Since you left the whiteboard all scorched.
I didn't want to have to move it back out of the way if I gotta scoop it again. It's a good thing I didn't.
Are you done scooping it again, or you still have to scoop some more?
But, I'm gonna put it past them if they mess it up again.
You want me over there?
Yep. Why are you going in that old litter bag?
It's not big.
There's nothing you need in that old empty litter bag. Oh, get out of there. Get out. Nothing you need in here. Nothing you need. What are you doing? Being silly. Stop eating garbage. Ugh. Quit going there. He's not gonna stop.
No, let him do what he's gonna do.
What you doing, Clara? I didn't want that anyway. And that got you out of the mess? Again.
But Wilson sleeps really good at night.
He is relentless. What are you doing, happy boy? Everyone else is running around like a herd of elephants. Herd of elephants. Zelda's not. Yet. Purring. He's too interested in your shoes to purr. You guys are so athletic. So athletic. Hey, Connie. Oh, sorry, my voice sounds weird. Is that a weird angle trying to film them? My voice came out funny. Why is that door shut?
I don't know. I didn't go back in there. You're trying to make Doc eat.
I don't remember shutting the door behind me.
Must have. It's just a ghost.
Why is this door shut? I don't know. Maybe I did it absentmindedly. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, Spotty Belly. Spotty Belly. Bye. And back again. You are an overeater. They're in there doing something. Coming back this way. You probably need to move that. They're right into it. Having to hurdle it. What are you guys doing? I don't guess it's phasing them. Guess we just gotta use it in bursts. Zelda says, I don't know if she's my friend or not.
Are
What
you
are you
done?
doing?
Third dinner person? Here, let's show everybody your new trick.
He says, but I don't want to right now. Say, not right now. Too busy. Places to go, people to see. Wilson.
What you doing? You doing? You're not a cradler, are you?
Hank is a no, don't hold me at all out here.
What about Percy? Oh. Percy.
You're too
Percy
fat
is-
to care.
Yeah, too fat to get away. Now that they're not afraid of coming out here, they definitely like running from one end of the office into this room and then back out again. Don't you?
I wasn't trying to chase you back in here. What you got, Lyle?
Good gravy! I think you only caught part of that on the screen. Doc came jumping from. What?
I don't have one of those stuffed toys from forever
Yeah,
ago.
that was in the other room and they were playing with it when they were in there. Cats really like old and torn up toys better than new ones. Anyway, Doc jumped from like there to midair over here, trying to get the toy. Now, Hank wants this one. Not Hank, that's Wilson. There's Hank. Now Hank wants it.
Just gonna carry that around everywhere, Lionel.
Is that your new favorite? Is that your new friend? There he goes with it. Someone just chased him. Lily, maybe?
Lily's behind you.
Clara? Lionel? I thought I saw a black cat come here, but maybe it was just Clara. Was it you, Clara? Are you chasing after that pink fish?
Percy.
Must have been, because there's Stella again. Hey, Stella. What? Even though you don't want to play with everyone else, we gotta make sure you know that we love you too. Hey, Lynette. Yeah, it's pretty neat how different some of them look, even being in the same litter. Definitely have a wide variety of tabby markings. Oh, that's dangerous, Doc. Hey.
Really?
Claire's a big fan of the ball track again. And there are kittens behind me destroying things. There's a dock in a tunnel. Lily just observing. Percy making mad dashes. See, without the red dot, that's all this is. Just watch one when they stay still. Watch the rest as they dart across the room. What are you doing, Hank? And out again. Who's in here? Who's still in here? Hey, what you doing? What you doing, Wilson? Oh, we got 2 cats in a umbrella coat rack. What are you doing? What are you doing in there? It's probably dusty. Nobody uses this thing. You gonna come back out? You gonna come back out? Can you get back out? Are you having difficulties? You never know with cats. Sometimes you think they're stuck in something and they're really just having fun playing and messing with you. I think you can get out if you want. If you don't get out in a minute, I'll come back. Wilson. Go. Ouch. You did act like you didn't want it. Are you stuck or not stuck? Not stuck. It's just blur after blur. Oh. No. Too lazy. What you doing, Wilson? Hey, buddy. Someone over there again. Oh, are you trying to get in that? Mercy. Are you trying to get in that box? That would be a good box for a cat, wouldn't it? If there wasn't a roll of paper towel or a roll of garbage bags in it. Do not get in that. Do not. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Lynette. Let's see, does someone want to get in this box now? But Percy was thinking about it. How about you, Doc?
Tell Lynette if she's close by, they're all.
No. She said she's too far away to adopt them all. Someone gonna go all the way in?
Just take the bags out.
Yeah. And there's 2 pieces of food in there, too. They're falling down. Wilson. You need to eat your straight kitten food in the other room. We're really lucky that we haven't had to say goodbye to any of our cats or fosters or dogs yet that we've had as adults. Obviously, it's only a matter of time, and we've lost pets that were childhood pets, but
Did you put food in there, or did they drag that in?
it fell, I guess, from the bag at some point or another. Our lab mix is probably going to be the first one we lose, since he's a pretty big dog and he's 11 and a half now, going on 12.
11-ish.
He's doing good still right now, though, so hopefully no time soon. Huh?
I said he's stubborn.
Pretty sure all our cats will outlive our dogs, since cats tend to live longer. Although a couple of them do have some health issues that might cut their lifespan down a little bit. But right now, everyone's doing good. Vinny, the elderly lab mix, is getting a little bit blind and deaf, but he still gets by pretty well. Just have to repeat things for him, or make sure he sees us when we're
deaf most of the time, though.
talking.
Tell him not to do something and he just keeps doing it.
Well, he disappears to the back of the yard more often than he used to.
Who knows?
When we call for him, he doesn't always come.
Is that Percy eating again?
No, it's Wilson.
That's fine. Listen.
I don't yell at you, but I'm trying to tell you that you should eat the kitten food. This is a mix of adult and kitten food. Buddy! 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 He says, but I don't want to go in the room. Hey, Stella. That's your food. Yeah, all of them have actually just shown up at our offices or our house. Besides Vinny, the lab mix who we got off a pet finder from someone else who found him as a stray. Besides him, all of the rest of the animals have been strays that we found on our own, or through friends or co-workers. So even though we donate to and support our shelters, none of our animals have come from the shelters. And magnets, animal magnets. They just show up and we can't say no. There have been a couple of kittens at my office that my coworker took to the shelter after I'd already taken 2 of them home at separate times. And we were just like, we can't have any more animals yet. And then we still got more animals after that. Every time we get a cat, we're like, this is the last one. We don't have room for any more. And then there's another, and then another. But really, seriously, 100%, Tabby has to be the last one that's at our house. We can't have any more. 8 cats is already bordering on insane in a small house. Oh, gracious. Everyone's being crazy. Yeah, we have to get all of these taken care of before we can focus on getting stuff in our house in order to eventually sell it and get a bigger house, which hopefully we won't fill up with even more cats and dogs than we already have. Our house is only 1,100 square feet or so, so we are living on top of cats and dogs. But since we don't have kids, we don't have toys or their beds or anything else in the way, so it's just us and pet things everywhere. I'm sure our cats will enjoy having more space to spread out once we do get them into a bigger place. So hopefully them being happy will be enough that we can stop ourselves from getting any more. Oh, sorry. Under my feet. They definitely love having room to run now. We have our bedroom, which we sleep in, obviously. The dogs sleep in there with us. At least one of the cats always sleeps in there with us. Sometimes 4. Usually 1 or 2, but sometimes 4 cats and 2 dogs. And then our other 2 spare rooms are just filled with junk and cat stuff. What are you doing? We always said that before, since every animal we've got has stayed once we got them, but we know we can't have 18 cats in our house. So these guys can't come home with us. What are you doing, Stumpy? He says, whoops. I didn't think you'd be in my way. We used to have hobbies, sometimes, occasionally, and then we got cats. So this is our hobby now. I mean, when you have all these guys to take care of here, and then the ridiculous number we have at home waiting on us. You guys trying to give yourselves concussions? There's still a cat in there. That's a dog. What are you doing, bud? You guys are being too crazy. Keep you away from stuff you can headbutt. Hello, Hank. You guys ever gonna slow down? So you know, probably not. Dog's still in the tunnel.
Where are you going?
I don't even know where anyone else is. Now everyone is such a blur.
Wilson's here, Hank, Doc's in the tunnel.
Hello, Lily.
Doc's clears behind me.
She says she's getting out of the fray.
Lionel's over there.
Is that your favorite? Nope, not right now. Don't care about it. I love it when they do that. What are you doing, Wilson? Wilson.
Running away from me.
We just try and do what we can.
Oh, jeez, Doc.
What did you just do?
Grabbed a hold of me.
You know better than to try and play with him while he's in the tunnel. He's like a he's like a whack-a-mole with claws. Do we need to trim your claws again, bud? Probably. All of you guys. I just trimmed one of our cats at home. We're not very good about trimming them all the time. At least she's the best about it. But all our furniture is old and our carpet is terrible, so we're not super focused on our cats not destroying things. We started with the Kitten Academy stream, and we had no idea that all these things out here existed. Obviously, we knew about people fostering cats and rescuing cats and everything, but we didn't know that there was such a community of people with their kitten cams and live streams and all of that. It's definitely good to know that there's all kinds of people out there doing this too. Need a Band-Aid? Doc, why did you make him bleed?
It's crazy. I wasn't trying to provoke him.
No, he just reached out and touched someone. You guys slowing down yet?
We need to go.
Yeah. I already did the one little short close-up, and this one is now 50 minutes. So I guess we ought to wrap it up. And herd these guys back into their room for the night with the red dot. Well, thanks for chatting with us, Connie. We always like to see you in here and hear from you. I don't know how some of the rooms manage all the people who chat. We like having our little community of a handful of people who check in.
Hopefully the other camera's fixed. I think why the reason it was behind before is because I looked at it on my phone and scrolled back, and apparently it synced up, so it was behind before. But it hadn't been doing the glitchy chopping thing.
He's talking about the camera in this room here, the one that runs after hours. So hopefully that one's fixed. I'm not going to do that crazy spinning wheel thing and lag and all of that anymore. But thank you guys all for watching. Thank you, Lynette.
You have a taste for
Who
blood
else?
now?
Who else checked in? Oh, I forget. Suzanne, Connie, and Larry, as always. To the end, to the end. So thank you guys. We'll be back at work tomorrow. Back to our regularly scheduled stuff. She says, "Why didn't you let me in with my babies?"
We all ran and she was still standing there.
No, that's.
Oh, and they're back out again.
Why didn't you go in there?
Oh. Well, say bye, Lily. I gotta help him with these guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow.